recon photos so I can assess the situation. Just be careful. If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from here. According to my map of the area, there should be a hidden passage into the temple behind that waterfall.
Nice work, Batman. I'll take a hidden passage
The
over the front door
longest.
any day.
Do you have obsolete runs checked? As yes? I think it's yes, no. I think getting my square boosts up to par might take a while. It's something that you normally do, like, learn over time, but...
Alright, I'll head for the top.
Here we go. Time for a few. Looks like half of the heart is being used to super irrigate the spice plants. Check it out. Rajad's carrying half the clockwork heart on that stick.
I thought Japanese people go fast, not slow.
How to get in here from the temple's exterior. That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended. Bring those photos back to the safe house. We'll really need to think about this one.
Nothing but big piles of gold.
Cool. That's so long. Okay, so one thing, what's your PS3 resolution? You want it to be the same as your game resolution. Now that depends on what cables you're using, but I assume you're using HD stuff. Well, fucking hell. The only HD you fucking... So much for that good start, huh? The only HD resolution this game supports is 720p. So you set your PS3 resolution to 720p. That way the PS3 doesn't have to change the resolution every time you go out and back into the game.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down.
If you already have 720p, then I don't know. Loads also seem to vary a little bit on like a day-to-day basis. I think I'll just keep jumping here. It's safer. It's a little bit slower, but safer. Square reset more of an angle here, which actually didn't seem to do anything. You slide anyway. I fucked it up again, dude. It's pretty easy. You just press triangle before you drop off. Ledge grabless. That's the first time I've done that ever. I was at 1080p. I can't even do 1080p with this monitor. Mine used to be 1080i before I figured out one day that maybe I should change this. Maybe that affects something. And then I golded everything. Or every reset, I think it was. I don't remember. That was good, except for before the job even started. I fucked up some square boosts and stuff. And I wasted like several seconds, so. Oh, hello there. Guard. Skyrim on Microsoft Excel. I mean, they have Skyrim on pretty much everything. Also, isn't there like a 96% speedrun of Skyrim that's so obsolete it's not even on speedrun.com? And it's like 17 days? I don't know, there was someone in here that kept saying that. A viewer of mine, I don't remember who it was. They don't always hit you, but it's their instinct to sort of counter-attack. I don't know, it's kind of just the way they work. It's supposed to be strong, right? That's probably the argument here. I mean, he comes in and asks a question and says no sound. Well, how am I supposed to answer, damn it? Yeah, I guess you guys will answer for me, hopefully. Okay. With normal loads, you hit this at 48 seconds. With fast loads, you can hit it at a high 47. Let's see. When do I hit this? If you split accurately, that is. Whoa, low 47, high 46.
John is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Also,
I bet he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Fortunately, my sleep darts
I local record in 720p, but I stream in 480.
How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite
EP4
for
Operation is a bad movie.
which, if
What
eaten
the
whole,
fuck?
will force even him to nod off for a
Don't
while.
drink and type. I mean, what?
Once he's asleep, I'll creep
Okay, so
in
I'm gonna
and lift
try something here. I'm gonna be a little bit slower.
You plan on luring him over to the water islands.
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor.
On
The
purpose.
strange sounds they make should be enough
To save a
lead
second.
ever curious Rajan from place to place.
I wasn't slow enough. I think I was. I thought I was slow enough already because I panned forever, so it messed up my. How do you? It's advanced settings with OBS Studio. So you need OBS Studio basically, and then you set it up that way. It's a feature they have. So you go in. I could make an entire guide on that, but you basically do 2 recordings at once. So I stream in 480p, and then I local record at 720p. I wouldn't record this in 1080 unless I do slide 4. And I wouldn't do that with this PC, because this PC isn't that strong.
Complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
So yeah, MSA, thank you for the good luck. You probably don't have sound still, so but it's an OBS Studio exclusive feature, I believe. There might be some other programs that can do it, but I use OBS Studio. I know OBS Classic does not have that, which is what I used before. And my settings are different between stream and record. Pretty different actually. I use CBR on stream and VBR on recording. You can't change frame rate between them. That's the only thing you can't change, I believe.
Rashawn's holed up in his temple.
Well, stuff like color range as well. But yo, Blitz, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, slide 3 is rough, and the motivation is dying.
Good plan, but I don't
It's
think
been
your
dying for a
bombs are
while.
strong enough to do the job.
My 623 isn't horrible, so I'm like, I want to improve it, but at the same time I don't. So, I don't know. I'm doing,
That dam is sure to be well.
I'm starting in December, but I'm starting early when runs die with slide 2 ILs. Because slide 2 episode runs are like so much shorter than slide 3 episode runs. And they are much more smooth in terms of, I don't know, playing, I guess. But I'm not playing too well today. I played better yesterday. Much better actually. I'm one of those who are like, one day I play well, one day I play not so well. There are days that I play horrible, and those are the days that I normally just stream for like 2 hours. I'm like, nah dude.
Nice shooting, Bentley. Hope Rashawn knows how to swim.
So from like this very late November or start of December, I'll start doing full game slide 2. And if those runs die, I'm not even sure if I want to go for PB attempts or what. I might start off with like, no resets or something. Whoa, I saved time on that. That's the splits to put me ahead, huh? Okay, cool. What episode is this? This is episode 3. It's one of the shorter one. It's 34 minutes. The shortest one is 29 and a half.
Blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
I applaud you, Rasio. I applaud.
TNT to clear these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed
Can you
to use
local
that
record in
software?
480 but stream in 1080?
Just jump in,
Whoa,
lock
select
the
backwards?
barrel to your target, jump out,
I mean, in
and get
theory
clear
you
of the
could,
blast
but why would you do that?
And be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards, make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
In terms of live streaming, it's still the internet that's holding us back, I think. That was the so-called early cycle that I just made. And then I missed a square boost that cost me like
What's next?
a second and a half.
John won't come out of hiding while
Or at least
spice is
one.
still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able
Yeah,
to
you can also
detect
set the
you.
base resolution to 480, but I tried to record in 720. That's what I did when I tried setting it up the first time, and I wondered why it didn't work. So I derped around in the settings for a little bit and figured it out. The first coin of the run. Apparently. What the heck? It's gonna go left side. Those are some bad laser cycles. I don't recognize those cycles. So this might be either super early or super late. Okay, it's early.
The TNT barrel into that base and fill
You can tell, like, based on the position of thing. I should break even, maybe save 0.5.
Falling behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
Or, okay, 2.2, that also works. Yeah, sure.
We meet again.
Principal Mila. Thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Mila, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I lost 5 seconds to PB on the first 3 splits. Or if you look away from the first split.
Secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwork Heart. Legally,
Feels
I can't
bad,
enter
man.
the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you,
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance. This place is thick with guards, and
Thick.
standing still can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Okay, I have a 10-year-old at my door. Nice. gold screws. I was a rich mofo. Go close my door in this cutscene. It's a two-part cutscene.
And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door. And we're on for that date.
Pretty sure it was my little brother who rang the doorbell, and he's now inside the house. For those who are wondering.
There it is, just like Neela said.
In order to lower the clockwork
Yeah,
heart,
it's
you'll need
oversped in
access to
slide 3, but I think it's a little bit slow in slide 2. So the
Right.
difference is probably
I'm
huge.
sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
Okay, he's in a super bad position. That worked out somehow. He moved, so he wasn't in that bad of a position anymore. How did slide 3 go? Same as yesterday, basically. I forgot to practice the cutscene skip, so the cutscene skip was what ended the run, basically. I feel pretty confident in my play for the rest here. This room has always been a little bit sketchy. This square boost is a little bit uncomfortable. And then the cutting skip is a little bit uncomfortable. And then the late game off rip of the ruby is a little bit uncomfortable, but for the rest of the run, shouldn't be too much hard left.
Cherry bomb 500. That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have
This
to
game
whack
from a
it a few
beginner's
times with your key.
perspective, I think it's a pretty safe, nice starting point. But I mean, I feel like there's the skill floor is pretty like lenient, so you can get in and get like a decent time easily. But I feel like that little push for the good times might be what's actually gonna be painful. Like you can get a 33 in episode 1 pretty easily, but then the last 3-4 minutes are like what can be considered hard. So I would say it's an easy speed game. I've always said it's an easy speed game, but there are some tricks that are maybe not that lenient, mostly in the mid and late game, I guess.
Hurry, you can pick up the ruby with your stop move. Despite its size, that rock is really
I hit the
rare.
cutscene before I hit square, even though I hit square, and I even thought I would. Okay,
Use
fucking
them,
piece
but
of
this
shit.
operation's a bust. Head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
Okay. I've never seen this before. What the fuck, dude? Okay. That's probably wasted time. What the fuck? I don't understand. Yo, Theo. How you doing? Dem stare.
Recommend to my superiors that we purchase it. Take it to our buyer and complete the contract.
I feel like if you have a PS3, you're pretty set in learning this game already. You don't need the fastest hardware if you just want to speedrun the game and then like have fun. If you want a top time, you're gonna have to invest a little bit maybe in like faster equipments, because we didn't disallow faster equipment, and now it's too late. There's no guard to kill there. And you normally just kill the guard for the right time to pass. This was kind of weird. There was no guard to kill, so I just... Well, I should save time, but... Fucking... Or do I even save time? I'll save in a second, I guess. And I have a gold operation, and the operation is it's one of those jobs you're like leading Roshan. It's one of those jobs you're pretty far away from your gold normally. It's Pizza Friday. Now I want pizza. Without pineapple. I wonder... Maybe we can have pizza tomorrow, actually. I haven't discussed with the family.
Let's head out for the turret, Murray.
Slide 3 challenges? Well, yeah. You could run this on PS2, at least most of them. Subscriber cheer 10k HMW_life. I see how it is. HMW pair is actually called life.
Clear out those guards before you take a crack at opening the mouth.
Oh, I got these slow spawns. This kind of sucks.
Nice work. Now,
I wasted like a second or two. I don't think this will PB actually. I had a really good operation in PB. I would need an equally good or better operation now. Come on. 1 second on that thing. Let's try and read chat while I'm doing this. It's probably pretty loud, by the way. It's like right next to the microphone, kind of. Speedrun. I already lost like 3.5, I'm gonna say, to a perfect split. But then again, my gold here, it's not necessarily that good, because this split is different in full game, which means my full game contributions to this best segments are not applicable for episode gold, so I haven't moved it over. So it's not sure that this gold is that good. It was the same with episode 5, because episode 5 is really different in episode run versus full game these days. And I did some episode 5 runs and I golded like every split over the course of those like 5 attempts. I'm sure there was a few segments that were accurate, like Crypt Hack maybe, but the entire early game is like not accurate. The 3 out of the first 4 are inaccurate, and then everything after is accurate, I believe. I mean, I'll finish the run. If it's a small PB, I'll highlight it on Twitch and I'll submit the Twitch highlight, but I don't think I want to upload it to YouTube because it takes like an hour and that for that hour my internet is unusable, and I already uploaded like a HD video where which is probably better than this run, maybe, maybe not. I mean, the difference in this run and PB is basically leading Roshan, right? And then I somehow saved some time on Blow the Dam. So 4.8 is between Waterbug Run and Blow the Dam. So there's 0.6 seconds elsewhere. And that's basically this first split, isn't it? Yeah. So.
You help me take him down, and the bust is all yours.
Try to keep up.
But yeah, episodes in Slide 2 are basically at this point where... Oh boy, okay. Okay, that saved some time on PB. Because I got shocked there and fell down. Oh, let's just drop some frames, yeah? Let's just drop a lot of frames. Hashtag little brother! Let's turn down the bitrate to 500. So the quality is much lower now, but you won't be able to see anything anyway. So even if I want to highlight this, I'm gonna have to upload it for an actual decent recording. Enjoy. Missed. 3, 4, 5. That didn't work. Kidding me, I missed the fucking punch, which led to that happening. It's fine though. I was hit by a guard, okay. I'm getting wrecked by this. Okay, never mind, I can go with this split easily, never mind. 34:05, I mean, another 7 seconds shaved off.